I'm the Director of Development Services working in the Mayor's Office of Economic Development. Before I get started, I have been privileged to work in the Mayor's Office for the past few years, and I can assure you, Carl Dean ran for office and was reelected to office, and he talked about public education and public safety and economic development. And I've worked for quite a few mayors now, but he's the one that gets up and thinks about economic development every day. And in his official capacity as mayor, he's enabled us to do some things that we only previously talked about. And I deeply appreciate that. The Mayor's Office of Economic Development focus is to provide resource for companies seeking help in expanding or relocating businesses and jobs. Help for builders and developers and businesses with permits. Assist companies interested in doing business with the city. We also are involved in film and TV with producers and special events. These folks need access to public spaces. And through the Music City Music Council, we deal with a lot of music-related businesses and creative ventures. We deal with international commerce through the Foreign Trade Zone, and we work with the Industrial Development Board for Metropolitan Nashville and with Metro's Airport Authority. My role is really to more or less focus on permit processes for construction and development, to assist builders and developers and businesses with construction and development permits. And we deal with large developments and small developments, small business expansions and large business expansions and relocations. And I look at it and I say often, you know, if you own and operate a donut shop, you probably know everything in the world there is to know about how to make donuts and how to sell those donuts and serve your customers, but you probably don't know much about how to get a permit for a sign that advertises your business, or if you want to do some remodeling or your kitchen or your counter space or where you serve your customers, you probably don't know a whole lot about how to interact with the government through the regulatory processes. And that's what we do. We try to work as a customer advocate to help expedite those permits and regulatory processes so you can get on with expanding your business as quickly as possible. It's important to Metro. That's growth of our tax base. And in this day and age, the tax base only grows. You know, we're not going to raise sales tax, and we're not going to increase property tax. So the only way you have to increase revenues that are available for city services is by expanding your tax base and expanding those tax opportunities, which means the businesses are expanding. We work to streamline the process, a continuous effort to try to remove inconsistencies and better coordinate the functions of multiple departments. We've implemented several improvements with the support of the mayor. And I said we've done some things that we only talked about previously. We have talked about a one-stop shop for building and development permits in Nashville for 40 years, since the early 1970s. And we've done some of it. And we'd make some progress, and then we would lose ground, and then we'd make some more progress. But the mayor got behind an effort to create truly a development services center where we have one front desk and one permit office in one location for the Metro government, for all the various types of permits that you might need access to. And he got behind it, he funded it, and he enabled us to actually move 173 people employees of the metro government to put them in a better position and co-locate them together so that we can provide a better service or a more streamlined service, better access to the departments. We also created a pre-submission conference format. I was talking just before this event, where we bring all the departments in on every Monday afternoon. So if you've got expansion plans or development plans and you've just got the schematics and you want to kick your ideas around with representatives of all the various departments, we make that available to you. It's voluntary, you don't have to do it, but we're fully available to you on a few days' notice. And you end up with interaction with each of the people that are going to be reviewing your project, a chance to ask questions, get answers, and to establish points of contact throughout the process. All this is to work to better coordinate the functions of metro government for the benefit of the customers that we serve. We've also implemented, and actually we're in the late stages of completely replacing the computer systems behind all of these departments and functions. And right now we're scheduled to go live with that on, I think it's June 29th. It's the last Monday in June. So we're within 7 weeks of doing that. And the current system is among the elite systems that exist in the U.S. This one will be twice as good, and it brings an aging system up to current technology and provides more services out to the customer. It's fully transparent, every permit, every inspection, every department. You can look on the internet 24/7, find out the status of your project. Plans are submitted and reviewed electronically. You have real-time access to that information as we're doing it. It's just another example of how the mayor has gotten behind a project and enabled us to do it and fully committed to the funding of it. With that, I'll stop and let the other panelists speak. Thank you. My personal email address is terry.cobb@nashville.gov. Getting in touch with the mayor's office to get assistance in business and economic development, the mayor's phone number is 862-6000. And they'll answer the phone and ask you how they can help you, and you tell them, and they will get you to the right person, and you'll get a response. Email for the mayor's office is mayorsoffice@nashville.gov, and it'll go through that same sort of routing, and the right person will be assigned to respond to you, and you'll get a response very quickly.